What's up? BigHerc916, positivity, motivation, never settle for average. I'm doing the videos from the pool because it's too hot to be out here and not be in the water. And I like doing them outside, so I'm gonna do them from the pool, man, when I get a chance to. So yeah, we're doing a show from the pool today. I just want to talk to you guys about getting ahead and sacrifices and people in positions of power. You know, a lot of times what you see is a stage and we see acts being played out. And there are different acts. It's like when you go to a play, you got the first act, second act, third act, and so on. And when you see these people, by the time they actually come up on the radar, they're probably in their fourth, fifth, or sixth act, meaning that they've already been vetted. They've been selected by people in other positions of power to carry out certain things that allow these people in power to keep their hands quote unquote clean while these people they selected get their hands dirty. And the reason these people don't mind getting their hands dirty is because they've already been compromised. And a lot of times this compromise can happen at the most unlikely phases in these people's life, whether it's freshman year in college, senior year in high school, family vacation, maybe it's a fraternity party, sporting event. There's all kind of ways, man. But these people that we see, that we think have a genuine interest for the people they claim to represent, they don't give a F. These people are only there to serve whoever it is that put them in power and to be basically tools to control those who are willing to listen to them and think that they give a damn. Do you really think that these people who push these different narratives that keep us arguing, dividing, feeling like we're our own worst enemy, do you think that they really give a damn in their gated communities, in their chauffeur cars, in their private jets? They want you to compromise and sacrifice, but they're using a gas grill, they're using a private jet, they're using an electric or a hybrid car. They're not cutting shit. And the thing is, whatever something costs, it doesn't affect them because they have so much already pre-invested in whatever it is they're preaching that bills don't even exist. See, people don't even know what a bill is. They don't know what a rent is. They don't know what the cost of groceries are. If they want something, they just get it. And now that we have social media in play, social media is an extension of the tools to further push whatever the long-term agenda is. But you know, the social media and the internet is also an opportunity to wake a lot of people up. But the things that wake you up usually aren't in your algorithm. You have to search these things out. You have to be tuned in. And it's not to say that even in some of those different things, they're not, selectively chosen because they also serve a narrative. Everything serves a narrative. And, you don't want to become one of those people who just get so angry, so mad at everything that you can't advance. You can't find happiness. You can't find fulfillment. That's the other, I guess what you call antithesis, or the other side of everything else that's, you know, pushing one end is the anger part, to where you feel like there's nowhere you fit in, and you basically find no pleasure in anything. You don't want to be that person either. You got to have a balance. There's times where I don't even want to be bothered doing videos or feeding into like the bullshit gossip. But people are like, you know, if I want my channel to not be erased, then I got to talk about certain things, the puffy, the you know, sports drama, this drama. You know, I don't watch sports. I really, you know, can care less about whatever the puffy situation is. I know a lot of it's bullshit. I know a lot of it is set up to keep us distracted. And my thing is, I just share things that I feel inspire me, that will hopefully inspire you, and that put a smile on your face. And, you know, things pop in my head. None of this is scripted, but I just share it with you. But, you know, just think about that. People in power, are they compromised or not? Go through your list and see if the people, whether it be a man or a woman, how they got to the top, who they're connected with. And I bet you can follow their bloodline, their family trail, and see that all these people are less than 1 degree of separation. And these people are the same people who have been keeping the what do you call it, the regular folk at bay from the beginning of time. These various royal families, these various monarchs, these bloodlines, and every now and then, you know, they have us that wake up. But whenever we get too close to finding an answer solution, they shake up the jar, like how they shake up ants, and get us and then they can move to another agenda, and they reset it. They've had multiple resets. You know, everybody's a reset. This has been reset multiple times. Don't be surprised, but don't get caught up. Be happy out there. Take care of yourself. Keep a positive attitude, and yeah, man, keep subscribing, keep sharing the channel. BigHerc916 from the pool. Start off as a bad kid. Officially, I only got one real spanking my entire life. My mom did the best a 14-year-old could do, raising me with love and instilling values that will last a lifetime. I was a straight A student and lived to make her happy. So how did I go astray? A horrible stepdad that stole my self-worth and invoked fear turned me into a person that I struggled to overcome. From skateboarding to selling drugs, gang banging in juvenile hall, I got caught the same way many young promising men get caught up. I struggled to find my identity, getting mixed up in shootouts, crime, and the adult entertainment industry. This roller coaster continued as I juggled college, hustling, and Hollywood, eventually catching a federal bank robbery case. I found redemption in prison while serving a 120-month federal sentence and came out a man on a mission. I became a social media influencer with over 500 million views on YouTube and a life coach mentoring people all over the world. What's up? This is my journey. BigHerc916, and I would like to introduce you to Little Herc's Big Lessons. My wife and I decided to come out with a children's book series that encourages young children to be strong, to make good choices, and also teach valuable lessons. Lesson 2, speak with strength. At school, Little Herc's classmate Maria looked upset. The bigger kids were teasing her about her artwork. Hey, Little Herc said, stepping forward, Maria's art is awesome. Let's show some respect. The bigger kids shuffled their feet and walked away. Maria smiled at Little Herc. Thanks, Herc. You're always brave enough to stand up for what's right. Little Herc felt proud. Speaking up is what strong people do. You can pick up the book, link in the description, share it with your kids, and teach them valuable lessons.